Hey guys, Jamiy today on Roblox. We're playing some more Monsters of Etheria, as you can see on screen right now. Also, we are going to be checking out the Celestial Electoid mutation line. Also includes Electoid Goron and Electris. So just going to jump straight into it, because also these do take a while to I don't want it to be too long, because that's the only problem. So we're going to jump straight into it with obviously the Angelic Alectoid. So let's just spawn in and do this. So this server might be a little bit laggy. I'm not really sure if Roblox servers have been messing up today or not, but they seem to be. But anyway, here is the Angelic Alectoid, and also just gonna go. I think this one is a really cool one, mainly for the fact that there's actually quite a little part. Well, I wasn't gonna say a lot, but there's not really too much. But I like the fact that also they has some shiny parts on it that are like just glow up. There's a glowing effect on them for also like the robot heart, or whatever you want to call it, the heart, and like the pincers that it has. So pretty cool. I guess first we'll check out is the Goron, and also have to despawn in to despawn out and back in to check out the Angelic Electris. But here is the Angelic Goron, which I think is okay. Also doesn't really suit it for this one because it's meant to be a ghost, so the yellow doesn't really make too much sense. But there is that. It looks like kind of like a pop star, to be honest. But there's that. Anyway, let's quickly despawn out and respawn back in. So Electoid, yep, Angelic, and let's go check out the Electris. So yeah, kind of sucks that they're not. I can't just evolve into them all like in one life, but it's wherever. This one actually suits it pretty well. I kind of like this one, to be honest, but there is that. Pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, I'm just going to try and get through these as quickly as possible, because like I said, these videos usually can end up going on for at least 15 to 20 minutes. I want to try and make them like 10 minutes, just so like it's just like it's reasonable to watch. But a lot of the time it's just that there's like 6 skins I'm trying to check out, so it doesn't really always work like that, so I'm sorry if it is too long. So anyway, we're going straight on into Spectral, I believe it's what it is, which also is the nice like violet purple, which I think looks very nice on the Electoid. Let's go check it out on the Goron. I'm guessing it's going to look better on the Goron or Goron than the Electris, so here is the Goron. I think it's pretty cool. It kind of doesn't really suit it though, still really. I think it's a little bit too bright, to be honest. I think the Celestial one though might actually be better on this one, since that one's a little bit more dark than this, but pretty cool. As you can see, like, it's actually got quite a lot of different colours and different purples and blue for some reason. But there's the Goron. Here is the Electris then now. Let's have a quick look at this bad boy. So here's this. Actually, okay, never mind. It suits this one more. I think the Electris just makes a lot more sense, to be honest. Because obviously it is electric, it doesn't get the ghost type when it mutates, so I don't know. Yeah, this one 100% definitely suits it. I think the lighter colours are going to look better on the Electris, but also the Goron, or Goron, whatever we're going to pronounce it as, will probably look better with the darker shade colours, or the darker colour shades. But there is the Electris. So like I said, I think that one was the Spectral. Now let's go into the Demonic, which again, this one actually should look better on the Goron. So here is the Demonic Electoid. I think the red is pretty cool. The sparkles are really good. The sparkles actually look crimson. I love myself a crimson or like a blood reds. They're like my favourite like shades of red, to be honest. But there is the Demonic Electoid, which like again, I think it looks pretty good. And then here is the Goron, or Goron. I think it's Goron, but anyway, there is the Goron. I think actually maybe the reason why I like it more on Electris is because Electris actually has a face, whereas Goron doesn't really, and it's kind of like spazzing out a little bit. Kind of like a computer virus, to be honest, thinking about it. But there is the Goron, which actually looks pretty cool. But I think I do actually like the Electris a little bit more, just because it has a face, really. Anyway, here is the Electris, the Demonic. The Demonic actually looks really good on it, but I don't think it really suits it as much as the Goron, because also this one has pretty much like 2 shades of reds, whereas the Goron actually has a few more shades of red. I think it actually has like 3 or 4. So I think the Goron Demonic is actually better than this one, but this is still really good, in my opinion at least. But there is that one. So that's the Demonic. Electoid, let's have a quick look. Let's go for the Spatial now. So this one's actually going to be probably better on the Electris again. so we're just going to get straight through. But there is the ELETOID Spectral, or Spatial even. Here is the Goron, which it's just not going to look too bad, I feel like. It doesn't look too bad, but I just don't really think it suits it. I mean, this is more like a demonic monster in my opinion. Or at least just, if I think of ghost type, I don't think of anything like pink. Usually think of like the darker colours like brown, black, grey, that sort of colours. Not really pink or purple, but there is the Goron. Let's go straight on into the Electris now then. So here is the Electris, which again, definitely looks a lot better. Plus the pink actually makes sense with like the hearts showing and glowing and stuff like that, so definitely think it's a really cool skin on the Electris at least. But there is that. Anyway, the next skin I believe is going to be the Temporal. Actually it is the Temporal. This one, again, it's a pretty bright colour, but the Goron one shouldn't look too bad. I think the Goron one actually might look a lot better than the other skins that we have, although in the demonic one. I think the demonic one is the best one that we've seen so far on the Goron, but there's the ELETOID. Here is the Goron or Goron. I still have no idea, but yeah, actually I think this one definitely looks a lot better than the Angelic and the Spatial one? No, not Spatial. No, actually, yeah, Spatial's pink. What's the other one? Not Spectral? Not really too sure. I guess we'll see in a second, but I think the blue's also a little bit more darker shade, so it looks a bit better on this. But anyway, onto the Electris. So also, oh yeah, it's Spatial and Spectral and Angelic. The demonic one definitely the best, and then the Temporal. I feel like Celestial. I keep want to say Celestiala. I think the Celestial though is probably going to look the best on the Goron, and then demonic, and then Temporal. These three, not really, but I guess we'll see once we get to there. Anyway, here is the Electris Spatial. Again, I think I feel like any skin's just really going to work on the Electris, to be honest, even if it is a darker shade. But I think the darker shade do suit Goron a lot better. But I feel like the lightest skins don't look as good as the Goron, but I feel like the Electris can kind of work with anything that's really thrown at it, so pretty cool. There's that one low. Anyway, on to the next one then. We are going to be checking out the last one, which is the Celestial. Because this one's 100% is going to look better on the Goron, I feel like, than every other skin. So it's definitely the Celestial and the Demonic, and then the Temporal one. But anyway, here is the Celestial ELETOID, which I think is very nice. I like the black eyes that it has as well. Here is the Goron. I want to mention though, on the ELETOID you can't really see the glowy parts, and also the Goron doesn't really have anything that glows really. They're pretty dim, but there's a Goron. I think the purple looks really cool, so that is very nice. I was going to say it reminds me of Giratina. I remembered, I guess Celestial is I guess Giratina's like, is meant to like represent Celestial, or the colour for like Celestial at least, so it kind of makes sense. But there is the Goron Celestial. Let's go check out the Electris then. So quickly have the Celestial on, and here is the Celestial Electris, which I think is going to look very cool. I actually think this one's really good. If they were like, I don't know, if the body's good, but if these like purple parts, like the eyes, like the ball where it's sat on, like, I don't know, the collar, if they were like a little bit lighter of a purple, I think actually this would be perfect. But I don't know, the Celestial one's just really cool. I think the Celestial is going to work with most monsters. Also, it's not really going to work if like the Pokemon's like, I don't know, an angel or something like that, or like, to do with like something stupidly light. But I think this one looks pretty cool, but there is that. Anyway, managed to keep it under 10 minutes, so I'm happy about that. So we managed to finally get one. Pretty much like just sped run the entire video, but anyway, I'm going to leave off there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave me a comment. Tell me what all the monsters you want to check out for Celestial and the Rainbow. Also, I need to do more crate unboxing, so I'll probably do one of those this weekend potentially. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. And like always, I'll see you guys next time.